So hi everyone, welcome to your channel Impulse Tech. I am Yogesh Bhavne. So today I come up with a new project which is based upon IoT based motion detection. So this project is basically IoT based security project. Now there are some areas like in domestic or in industry, like we need to monitor closely. So we don't want any intrusion or we don't want any motion in that particular area. So whenever any motion in that particular area or any intrusion happens, we wanted to send an alert notification on the user's mobile phone. So this is what we are going to do in this project, that we are going to send an alert notification on the user's mobile app. So without wasting time, let us see how we are going to build this project right from the scratch. Now I have already logged into my Blink IoT platform. Here you can see, and I have created lots of templates here. So basically these are the templates that I've already created for different projects. So now in order to create a new project, you have to click on new template. Here you can see, just click on new template and give the name to your new template and select the hardware that you are using here and the connection type of that hardware. And also you can describe your template. Even if you don't understood like how to create a new template, how to configure the template, like how to add data stream, widget, web dashboard, events and automation and all, then you have to like watch my previous video. I have created everything right from the scratch. Like I have explained step by step how to create template and how to configure the template. Okay, so I'll just like, as of now I don't create the template from the scratch. I have already created the same template for this project. So I will guide you, or I will walk you through the template that I have created. So here you can see like IoT based motion detection. So this is the template that I have created. So inside the template, we need to configure various things. Like as I've told you, like metadata, data stream, events, automations, web dashboard and mobile dashboard. So metadata is nothing but it's the data related to the device that we are using. So here I am using the ESP32 board. So whatever the information related to the device, that is ESP32 board, we can provide here in the metadata. So device name, device owner, location, device time zone and hotspot name. So these are the metadata we need to provide. Now data stream. So this is the main part of the template. Like this is the main part. So in the data stream, we need to create like the various data stream based on the number of things that we want to monitor or the control. So what is data stream? You might have a question in your mind. So data stream is like a channel which transfers data from your device to the Blink IoT platform. So this is like a pipeline to transfer the data from device to the Blink IoT platform. So that's why the data stream plays a very important role in the template. We can create here events like when the device is online and when the device is offline, and also we can able to create customized events, and also we can able to create a customized events as well. For example, if certain sensors value goes beyond certain value, then we can create that as well. So this is the most important and most useful tab about the Blink IoT platform. I like this tab very much personally. This is the most important feature that given by the Blink IoT platform. Like here you can see, like whatever the sensor or the switch that we have added here, you can turn on the automation for that particular sensor. So right now, so previously this automation tab does not available here. It is used to available here inside the data stream. So right now it is directly available in the template and we can directly configure it. So web dashboard. So here you can see I have already configured the web dashboard, and here if you click on edit, we can able to add lots of widgets on the left hand side. Here I have added the label one because I just wanted to see the data coming from the PR motion sensor. So that's why I have just only used the single widget. Now I'll go to the mobile dashboard. So in order to configure the mobile dashboard, what we need to do? We need to install the Blink IoT platform's mobile app. You will find it in the App Store as well as in the Play Store. Let's install it and we will configure it. Now let's see how to configure the mobile dashboard. So on my screen you can see there are two templates here which are active. So in the mobile dashboard you will see the template which has device only. So whatever the template you are seeing, that means it has device. You won't see the template which does not have the device. So now here I have two templates. One is smart irrigation system and another one is IoT based motion detection. So I'll click on IoT based motion detection. So here you can see I have only added one widget which is like so here you can see I have only added one widget which is, I can say, like the gauge. So what you can do, you can add one more widget here. but we are not monitoring the analog data, we are just monitoring the digital data. So that's why I added one. So let's see, is there anything like that we can add? I guess we can add LCD, I guess. Let's see. If I click on LCD, so select the data stream. So I'll select here motion data. I don't have the second data here. I'll go back. So this is how we can able to add or configure the mobile dashboard. So here I have already added the widget, which is the gauge, and here you can see the display. So you can do that in the mobile app. You have to download the mobile app. It's very simple. Even if you face any issue, you just need to comment. So even if you face any issue, just comment below. Even if you face any issue or any problem, just comment below. Now, so this is how we are going to configure the mobile app. So now you can see we have successfully configured it. So now we will see the circuit diagram of this project. So this circuit diagram I have built using EasyIDEA platform. So EasyIDEA platform is the online PCB designing tool. So I have built this circuit diagram using the same tool. Now here you can see the PR motion sensor has only 3 pins. One is VCC, one is out pin, and one is ground pin. So VCC pin is nothing but it's a 5 volt pin. So that's why I have connected it to the V-in pin of the ESP32 board. And the out pin is connected to the digital pin 14 of the ESP32 board. And the ground is connected to the ground of the ESP32 board. It's very simple. You just need to use 3 wires or 3 jumper wires. It's simple connection. Now we will see one of the most important part of this project, that is how to write the code inside the Arduino. This is the code that I have already written here. You can see. So we need to define these 3 things first. Whenever we start the programming for Blink ID project, we need to start with the definition of the Blink template ID, Blink device name, and the authorization token. So from where we will get all these things? So just go to the Blink console and go to the device, click on OK. Here we need to save. So here you can see we have added device for this particular template. Now go to the device info. So here you can see. Let's click on copy code, go back to the Arduino code, and let's paste it here. So we have successfully got all these things. So here you can see we have defined that Blink print serial. So what it will do? It will print on the serial monitor what is going inside the backend of the ESP32 board. That means whenever your ESP32 board tries to connect with the Wi-Fi network or tries to connect with the Blink, then it will print that on the serial monitor. Now here you can see we have to install these 3 libraries. One is Wi-Fi.h, one is Wi-Fi client.h, and Blink simple ESP32.h. So these are the hardware specific libraries. That means for ESP32 you have to use this library, Blink simple ESP32.h. You just need to type on the Google that download Blink simple ESP32 library. You will get that library in the GitHub. Just download the library in the zip and install it here. If you don't understood, please let me know inside the comment section. Now here you can see I have defined 2 variables. One is motion sensor and another one is motion data. So the motion sensor variable is nothing but where I have connected the sensor. So sensor I have connected to the pin number 14 of the ESP32 board. So that's why I have defined here. Now here you can see at the variable that is motion data. So motion data is a variable which is storing the data coming from the motion sensor. Now here I have taken the authorization token as a variable. You can see here we have declared a character variable, that is auth, and we are storing the authorization token inside the auth. Now we will use this latter. So that's why we have declared it as a variable, because we don't want it to use every time this much code. So that's why I have defined it as a variable directly. Now here you can see this is the IoT project and we need to connect this board to the Wi-Fi network. So that's why we have provided the SSID and the password for the same. So even if you don't have a router at your home, what you can do, you can use the hotspot your mobile phone and just mention the name of that hotspot and the password for the same. Now here you can see I have created one function. This is the name of that function is send sensor. Now here you can see what is there inside the send sensor function. Now the variable that I have created earlier, I have accessed it here, motion data, and I wanted to store the data coming from the sensor to this variable. So here you can see. So the motion sensor is a digital sensor which will detect only 0 or 1. So that's why what I've done here, digital read motion sensor, and we are storing it in the motion data. And now we wanted to print it on the serial monitor. So that's why I've used here serial.println and motion data. So we will print it on the serial monitor with the delay. Now this is the most important command here. Why? Now we wanted to send this data to the Blink IoT platform. So how will we do that? So for that we have created a data stream called V0, which is the channel for transferring the data from the device to the Blink IoT platform. So that's why I'm writing V0 with the motion data by using this command blink.virtualWrite. So even if you don't understood anything, just let me know inside the comment section. Now inside the void setup, we know that we need to initialize few things, and we also need to tell that which one is the output pin and which one is the input pin, right? So here you can see, like, I have used here serial.begin 9600. That means I have initialized the serial monitor, and blink.begin. So blink.begin is a command which is used for connecting your device to the Blink IoT platform with the authorization token. So as I told you, like, we have defined the authorization token as a variable. So that's why I've used this variable in order to connect device with the Blink IoT platform. So this is very simple. Now here I need to write one more command like pin mode. That means we need to define which pin are input pins and which pins are output pins. So here I'll write the pin that I've used here, like in number 14, I guess. Yeah, so I'll just copy this thing, motion sensor, Control C, just come here. So I'll write here input, because the sensor is giving us the input. Now we have done with the coding. So this is a simple line of code that we need to write. And inside the so inside the void loop, we have just used blink.run and timer.run. So blink.run is the function which is very important. So this is where all the magic happens, because this blink.run function keeps your board connected with the Blink IoT platform, and also it syncs the data from device to the cloud. So that's why this function is very important, to connect our board to the Blink IoT platform. So now we have done with the coding. This is very simple code. So now what I'll do, I'll just upload this code into the board, and we'll see the data onto the platform. And after that, we'll see how to do the automation inside the Blink IoT platform. So now you can see we have successfully uploaded the code into the board, and you can see the data is updating onto the serial monitor. Now we will see that we are getting the same data onto the Blink IoT platform or not. So here you can see we are getting the same data onto the Blink IoT platform itself. So now what we'll do, we will do the automation so that we will receive a notification on the mobile phone. So for that, we just need to go to the automation tab, and what I'll do, I'll just create a new automation here. I'll just delete this automation first. So I'll just delete. So I will create a new automation. Just select the device state automation. I have already explained what are the 4 types of automation available in the Blink IoT platform. So schedule, sunset and sunrise, scene, and the device state. So we will select here device state. So here I will choose the device which is IoT based motion detection, and I'll select is any. If this is on, that means if the value is 1, that means motion is there. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to send the in-app notification. So we'll click on this, and what I'll write a customized message here. Alert. Motion detected. You can copy this thing and paste the same message here, or else you can write the customized message as well. I'll click on save. So now you can see we have successfully created the automation. Now we will see like whether we are able to get the notification, as well as we will see the dashboard as well. Go to the device. Now you can see there is a motion because I have just moved my hand and all, so that's why the motion is there. And also if you go to the automation, it says, if you go to the automations, it says it is triggered at 10:53 AM. So now I just wanted to show like whether I'm able to get the data. Yeah, I will show you like I also received the notification on my Blink. So this is how we are able to create the IoT based motion detection. So this is the IoT based security system project that we have created using the Blink IoT platform, ESP32 board and the PIR motion sensor. I hope you found this project useful for you. If you like this video, then do subscribe the channel and like the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.